you very much, Ashley, and good morning again. Transforming speakers. Bing, bing. It takes all of you not to respond to that bing, that email that comes in. Over 2 weeks ago, that bing came in, and I was so tempted to open up the email. But I had a sneaking suspicion who it was from. The most diligent, on top of things guy, Bryson. Bryson sent out the agenda for our Transforming Speakers meeting, July the 8th. That was 2 weeks ago. And there it was. Shh. Duncan Robinson, 8 to 10 minutes. Speaker. Plenty of time to get organized and get this speech done. And then, woof, 7 days went by. And then, woof, 10 days went by. Here it was last Friday. What? What am I going to talk about? It's an obvious choice. That P word. I mean, I put it in my calendar. I put it in my Outlook. Organize the ideas. Get the ideas done. And then the time just vaporized and it went by. I tried to figure out what was going on. I even phoned my doctor. And my doctor said, Duncan, everybody has it. It's a classic case. You have procrastinitis. Procrastinitis? You've had it for 55 years. Everybody gets it. George has it. Bryson has it. Carol, you have it too. It's in you. And Ashley, as good as you are, and as good as you've become, it's built in you. And Karen, you're not getting away with it either. You have procrastinitis. How do we get through procrastination? That P word. The doctor said it's really quite simple. Do less. Just do less. Then you won't be able to procrastinate. The list goes from here to here. It's really important. What's really important to you? What's really important to me? And there's some projects that I have on the go, but in doing those projects, they get diluted if the list is out here. If the list is like this, then I can take my skills, my unique ability, your skills, Carol, your skills, Bryson, and really do an amazing job and get over procrastinitis. One example is the Ironman back in 2012. And I knew if I was going to show up at the start line in August the 24th of 2012, during 2011, I really needed to train and do the proper training. And I put my 10 kilometers in per week in the pool. I trained on the bike, and at peak times we were cycling 300 to 400 kilometers per week. And then came the run. I had some body mechanics. And our friend Ashley has said, I can fix your body mechanics, but I didn't pay attention to that. I procrastinated with that. And as I got into the marathon, as many of you know, at the 5K mark, I had these wicked blisters going on my forefoot, on both sides. However, being a person who just pushes through, I wasn't going to give up on this marathon, and I made it. Actually, I thought I was walking fast, and when I did the math backwards, it was 20 minutes per mile, or 5 minutes around the track, and that is like so slow. I procrastinated. When I line up for the Ironman at my new age group at age 65, in 3 years' time, I'll have Ashley fix my body mechanics. That was procrastination. I'm also in the life business. And one of the epitomes of procrastination in my business, in the life business, is this: estate planning. And one mechanism that a third of Canadians, close to 13 million Canadians, put off, and I'm sure you know it, if I'm speaking to you, listen, is having an active, up-to-date, current will. Here's a stat. 4 U.S. presidents died without a will. 2 were lawyers. Abraham Lincoln and Bobby Kennedy. And Bobby Kennedy was the Attorney General. Died without wills. It's a simple mechanism. And if you don't do it, what happens is you die in what's called intestate, which means the government, the crown, decides where your assets will go. Anybody over the age of 18 needs to have an active, up-to-date will. And that will should be a talking will to the beneficiaries, whoever they are, even if you don't have children. Even if you don't have children, it's a talking, active will. Because all of a sudden, we don't pass away, we die. Like there's no getting around it. We're not here anymore. We die. We don't pass on. Passing on means that, well, maybe he'll come back. You're gone. You're dead. You're gone. Procrastinitis should not be part of the will. And when you have an active, up-to-date will and the beneficiaries are engaged, now it's a celebration of your life. And when you blow out the candles, when you blow those candles out, and your life is now complete, it will be a celebration. It won't be litigation. That's the number one thing. Parents are leaving charities massive amounts of money. And the kids are going, huh? Huh? If the kids had have known that the charity was really important, maybe there could have been a conversation, but all of a sudden it's like, what did Mom and Dad leave me? And it's the whatever charity got 80% of the wealth. Now they're going to court. If you have an active, up-to-date will, you avoid all those issues. There's over 700 people who die every day in Canada. 10% of those people are below the age of 50. You do the math. Nobody ever expects to see their picture in the obituary section. Born in 1975, 1985, 1995. Maybe somebody from 1918. They knew that time was really not on their side. How do you get through procrastination? How do you get over this procrastinitis? There's no drug or cure for it. It's in here. Purpose. Purpose. And it's taking that list and going, whoop, taking your unique skills. And what's important to you? What's important on a daily basis? The relationships, the fitness, the public speaking, how you develop your career. And if you have this purpose behind what you do, then all of a sudden you've eliminated procrastinitis. Procrastination. Following the procrastination of the P word is that pain and pleasure, which I spoke about. You can have tremendous pain, and that voice does go on in your brain that says, Christmas is coming. I need to buy presents. The birthdays are coming. We know those dates. Why do we put it off? Procrastinitis. Pain or pleasure. I'm on the pleasure side now. I've tried to eliminate all of this pain. You decide. You decide how to eliminate your procrastinitis, your procrastination. And I can assure you, be on the pleasure side. Mr. Chairman.